Cortana wants Siri's job on the iPhone. I'm Bridget Carey. This is your CNET update. Microsoft's Cortana is no longer locked away in Windows. You can bring the voice-activated personal assistant to your Android or iPhone with a new app. But she may not be much help. She doesn't have all her Windows powers on iPhones and Androids. So for example, if you try to use the Cortana app to text someone, the app can't actually text anyone for you. It's just a middleman, or is that middle woman? You still have to text a message yourself. But the Cortana Android app does have a few extra perks. You can activate it by saying, "Hey Cortana." Still, it could just be easier to use Google Now voice commands. So why would anyone use the Cortana app? Well, it can be helpful if you have a Windows 10 PC with Cortana because notifications from your PC can be sent to your phone. For example, set a reminder to pick up milk at the store, and your phone will remind you when you get to the neighborhood. That's assuming you allow it to track your location. Now, aside from looking up info on the web, the app can also alert you of upcoming events or flights on your calendar. And speaking of phones, you can say goodbye to the Nexus 6. Google is no longer selling the Nexus 6 smartphone, and it's not exactly a surprise. This older model wasn't as popular. The screen was bigger than any other Nexus before at 6 inches, and it was $650 when it launched. That's a top-tier price, and normally Nexus phones are more budget-friendly. This year, the new Nexus 6P has a slightly smaller screen and a slightly smaller price. It starts at $500. Also, this is the end for the Firefox phone. Mozilla, the company behind Firefox, said it's going to stop developing and selling the Firefox operating system. It was a very basic system, first launched in 2013, and it was meant for super cheap phones, and it only had web apps. But it never caught on, not even in developing countries. The Firefox operating system was also used in some televisions. And we may also be saying goodbye soon to a much larger tech entity, Yahoo. The company announced it wants to separate its Alibaba stake from the main core business of Yahoo. These would become two separate publicly traded companies. Alibaba is like the Amazon of China. It's huge, and it's the most profitable part of Yahoo. So what about the Yahoo search, email, Tumblr, and all the other core Yahoo things? Well, they could be sold. Yahoo's not explicitly for sale, but the company would entertain offers. Separating Yahoo's core from Alibaba makes it easier to sell. Now, don't forget, earlier this year, Verizon bought AOL, so anything's possible. But it would be a year before Yahoo is able to finalize such a split, and it requires approval from shareholders. That's it for this tech news update, and there's more at CNET.com. From our studios in New York, I'm Bridget Carey.